Welcome everybody. It's great to see everyone here today, all the growers with us. We are very honored and thrilled that you could take a little time out and away from the busy schedule and come down and break bread with us and let us appreciate the job you do for us all year and get ready to start up a new season. With that, I'm going to have Mr. C. Smith come up.
Well, thank you, Mike. And I got to tell you what a special person Mike Tipton is. You know, Mike's pretty humble and doesn't take a lot of credit for what happens, but I would tell you there's got to be a lead duck in every parade, and he's our lead duck. You know, a lot of times I get a question from folks about why we do locally grown produce, and it does take a little extra work. But number one, it's the right thing to do. And we got so much talent in our region, so much heritage in our region of farmers. And, you know, when tobacco started to change many years ago, you know, we knew that a lot of our partners, a lot of our farmers, a lot of our customers, friends and neighbors were going to have opportunities. And that's really where a lot of this impetus came from, to say, hey, can we partner? Can we get some crops that we buy from California or Florida? And I can tell you, we value the partnership we've got with each one of you all in this room, and even the other farmers that aren't able to be here. We've got over 30 farmers that we partner with on traditional crops. We've got 5 farmers that we partner with on the organic side and buy through the Appalachian Harvest Co-op. And again, as Mike said, that just doesn't happen. I got to give you just a little tidbit because we've had 7 produce managers of the year. That's a national award. That's over the last, I don't know, Mike, 10 or 15 years. And they've been nominated, and we've been fortunate enough to win 7 times. You know, we do distribute over 100 items that you folks grow on your farms. And our customers tell us that's one of the differential advantages that we have in our stores. And it tells us that the work that we all put in together is well worth what we do. Because as I tell our folks, our customers can vote real easy with their feet. They can come to your store or they can leave your store. We don't have a contract with a single one of them to come back to our facility. But when we make those customers happy, and there's not much that makes them any happier than locally grown produce, they come back and see us. And that's good for our local economy, but it's also good for our local environment too. Because last year we bought over 250 truckloads of locally grown produce that we backhauled with our trucks, that we would have been buying from California or Florida or Michigan or Georgia or other places. It saved tens of thousands of gallons of diesel fuel for our trucks, and it saved our customers money, and they got the freshest product that they could possibly have. So it is a win-win-win. Also important in that is the fact that you all have embraced GAP, Good Agricultural Practices, and it means our produce is safe. So in conclusion, I just want to say thank you for the partnership. We're going to continue to do the right thing. We're going to continue to pay you the fair prices that you need to be able to make your farms operate, and we're just proud to be able to celebrate this here today. Now, I'd like to move on to, I think, one of the special events that we have in our company each year. And one of the reasons I think it's so special is because it honors a gentleman that really was instrumental in helping us be successful in the locally grown produce business, and that's Wayne Scott. And today we'll award the 5th annual Wayne Scott Grower of the Year Award. And it was set up to honor one of the best locally grown marketeers that has ever produced produce in our region. Now Wayne, if you knew Wayne Scott, you knew the passion he had. He had dedication and leadership. He was devoted to delivering the best produce possible. If just a few reasons that's made him successful. The 5th annual Wayne Scott Grower of the Year Award goes to a grower that has done business with us for more than 6 years. Is one that we at Food City are very proud to partner with. Now, he started farming before he was out of high school. He was raising tobacco and sweet potatoes. In the late 60s, he started growing on a larger scale, watermelon and cantaloupe. During the 70s and 80s, he started selling to local and regional produce stands and businesses. Now in the 90s, he sold to local distribution warehouses, and in the last decade has been very proud to have partnered up with Food City. Our purchases with him from his farm during the 2012 season were up 53%. Now he's always been one for doing what it takes to grow the best produce, from moving from growing produce directly into the ground to growing produce on plastic, which has improved the quality and the shelf life of his produce. And he refuses to give in to dry weather, and he pumps water over a distance so far it took 2 pumps to deliver the water to the crops. He now has 3 greenhouses of tomatoes, 20 acres of watermelons, 4 acres of cantaloupes, and 25 acres of sweet corn. He also grows squash, okra, and cucumbers. In the fall, he also has 7 acres of prize-winning pumpkins and 20 acres of jack-o'-lanterns and decorative squash and gourds. He and his wife, Betty, have 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and he has instilled his love of farming to his children and grandchildren. All 8 grandchildren can be found at times in the fields delivering with Pawpaw or working in his retail market. His unparalleled commitment to delivering produce on the same day it is harvested to Food City customers brings the freshest, highest quality produce available. And should you ask him about his produce, you better be prepared to stay a while, because he's very proud of what he grows. Albert Connie from Maryville, Tennessee. Albert, come on up. Well, Albert, I was going to ask you to tell us a little bit about your produce, but I know these folks got to get on home. Let me just give you a chance to say a little bit, because I know how passionate you are about your produce, and why don't you just tell these folks a little bit about what being a partner with us and getting that produce to the customer means to you.
Well, am I on?
Yep, you're
ready. I can hear you. One thing good about sitting in the back of the room, everybody gets to see you walking up through here. And real close to the eating table, too, if you notice. I'm a person that really believes in what you do and that it make a difference. I have been taught that way. I have always tried to instill that in my children. If you're going to do anything, do it to the best of your knowledge and produce a product that somebody else will be proud to sell. And that, one reason I'd like to sell to Food City, because they will take care of my product when I put it in the store. Well, I'm in that scene why they ain't taken care of. Sometimes we had to chew out some people, you know. They won't throw the watermelons around in the boxes, look like they're bouncing the basketballs. And I told him, I said, now, if you had a nice lady, would you treat her like that? You know? But, you know, through life you learn things that that you just don't never forget. And that some things that I have learned, it really is important, and I think we all need to kind of look at it in a way that what we produce or grow and be able to sell to Food City or any other people that need to be the best that we can do. It always maybe ain't the best that we have, but the best we can do under what circumstances we have. Like you said a little bit ago, we can't do much about the weather sometimes. We just had to suck it up. So there come a time you only can suck up so much. I figured that out too. I hope, you know, today is a milestone in my life. I came up here 2 or 3 years ago. They were giving out the award, and the fellow they gave it to said, I ain't got much to say. They gave it to Mike to the wrong person today. But really, you know, to be able to stand here and say, well, I received one of the best awards that Food City have to give, make me proud, my family proud, and I hope Food City is proud of us as we are them. Anything else you want me to tell?
No, you've done great.